Yeah, mini ones. Quite good though. Yeah. Not that, swimming's easy. The bike's easy, it's when you get off the bike and go for a run. With your legs up. Never run again.
Means I was being chased.
Must admit, I hate running.
Not good at it.
Used to be the best. 400 time was 50 seconds for 400. 800 was about 205.
I used to find it because I used to do camping.
Yeah.
We were extending the distance. Fucking never give up. 100, 200 miles always enough.
See that? She knows me. She's good. She would know the history as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a nice time in the village of Ia, even though time is never enough for Ia. I hope you have seen the cave houses, the beautiful churches. I would like to show you one more time the nice view of the village of Ia. I want to point you that part of the town which is quiet. Quiet means not a lot of small shops, not a lot of restaurants. Just after this church, turn and have a look on the right in a minute, because we have some traffic problems. Just one street, not enough for everyone. For the buses, for the people, for the donkeys. Our biggest problem is that people they park everywhere around, as you can see.
Yeah, that's great. Ooh, how can 2 buses get through here? This is nuts. This is crazy. Thank God it's not one of those their own ones.
Having to see the local bus full with people. They have to the sunset.
And it's not one of those Yells things nearby. Thank God. Oh my God.
That's what comes behind it.
Oh my God. Are we okay? Yes.
Except the whole lot of cars are following the bus. They're not going to let us go.
Need to not drive that.
There's another bus coming.
Somebody lost the turret.
Why did they let him in before we leave?
I think the problem is when we built here, they couldn't imagine that after a lot of years, here could become one of the most touristic places here in Greece.
Been doing this thing that it's called the Global Corporate Challenge.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you record the number of people.
Okay, I think we're ready now, ladies and gentlemen. Join me, have a look on the right to see this nice part of the village of Ia, with nice, expensive hotels overlooking the caldera. I think you can imagine why a lot of famous and rich people they come to buy property here. The last of famous people they bought a house in the village of Ia last summer with the famous couple Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They bought a nice house for $80 million. Let me tell you how much a house. How much a normal house cost in Ia. There was one for sale last summer. 2 bedrooms, 1 living room, kitchen facilities, excellent view overlooking the caldera. It covered a total area of 75 square meters. That was for sale for $1 million. Same house in another village, same size, without a nice view overlooking the caldera, you can find it for $150,000. Here is one of the most expensive places to buy property all over Greece. Two of the main characteristics of the island. Let me show you the house Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie built, even though you see a small part of it in front of us on the right. Up there you see a big stone wall which was built with black volcanic stones on the right. Which one? Wait a minute. The new one is just down on the right. This is a small part because it's a big one, and the most part of it is built on the other side of the hill overlooking the caldera.
Wow.
Two of the main characteristics of the island's architecture, and you have seen both of them in the village of Ia. I'm talking about cave houses and the beautiful churches. About the cave houses I talked to you already. About the beautiful churches I would like to talk to you now. Don't forget that we have more than 550 churches, Christian Orthodox the most of them, or have only 12 Roman Catholics remains from the Venetian occupation. And what is different on this island concerning all the churches is that the most of them are private. They belong to private families. That doesn't mean that the owners are rich people. Sometimes they don't have their own house, but they have their own church. It's easy for the people from Santorini to build a church or a house. They know how to do that. What they need is only a piece of land. And when they build a church, then the whole village helps, either with money or with work. We do have 550 churches, but we don't have so many priests, so we cannot use all of them. We use just one church in every village, a public one, maybe twice if it is a big one. The rest of them, the private churches, they use them only when the family holds the church, celebrates a christening or a wedding, or once every year when the church celebrates its name day. When the church celebrates its name day, there is a big fiesta. People, they come to the church from all over the island, and just after the ceremony, food and wine is offered to all the people. That's according to a very old custom we have on the island. Rich people, they used to pay so that everybody would have real food and wine after the ceremony. Even today it's a custom. People are not poor anymore, but when the church is celebrating, we never cook at home. We love to go to the church to have the food and the wine after the ceremony. The most of our churches, they have blue domes. All of them have beautiful bell towers. Blue domes because the dome of the church symbolizes the heaven, the sky, and that's the color the Greek sky has the most of the times. It's blue. Blue and white are also the colors for the Cycladic Islands. Blue for the blue sky and the blue Aegean Sea. We paint your houses white to reflect the sun, because the sun and the light are very strong on the Cycladic Islands. Light is strong, light is different. You feel that when you don't have your sunglasses with you, and especially about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, on our way back, I would like to talk to you about your departure. There is something very important I would like to mention.